This video is not financial advice. I'm not a financial planner. I'm an entertainer. The one and only ape father in the house. Wow! So let me tell you this. I just read this article on Market Watch, and it was basically Citadel explaining themselves. They were like, well, I just want to make it perfectly clear that the only reason why we sold a percentage of Citadel had nothing to do, they actually mentioned our name. I'm going to put the article in the description of this video for you to read. They're like, it had nothing to do with the apes or that we needed, liquidity to pay them. It's more or less against, we're competing against Goldman Sachs. That's our real rival and all this stuff. Let me tell you something that I learned growing up in Brooklyn, okay? Especially from my grandmother. She used to always say, silence is golden, okay? That's the Italians. When they're mad, you know what they do? They don't like fight with you. They're silent. They're silent. Some Sicilians, they'll keep a vendetta, like I like to call it, a vendetta, a rival. They'll keep it going for like years until take it to their grave, where they won't talk to someone if they're mad. They won't talk to you. So that's power. When you don't say nothing, that's power. You want to know why silence is golden? Because it starts to make you think. It starts to question. You start questioning yourself. You're like, maybe, he really doesn't need the money. Maybe he really sold because, he's just competing with Goldman Sachs. It makes you think. Okay. But when someone has to explain themselves, when someone has to do that, that means they're guilty as charged. Guilty as charged, baby. Okay, think about it. He's explaining himself because he knows he's balls deep in debt. I know that it's hard to believe this because I know that everyone's looking at AMC and they're like, my God, the price is going lower. Everything sucks. My life sucks. A lot of people are getting depressed. Look, I'm getting messages. A lot of apes are not because they know the truth. And they got diamond balls of steel and they're strong like bulls, like Italian bulls. So I'm telling you, the fact that Ken Griffin, probably himself personally, contacted Market Watch and said, can you please put out an article explaining that I'm not liquidating a percentage of Citadel for the AMC Apes. I'm doing it because I'm in great shape and I am competing against Goldman Sachs, is proof that we are winning the war. It's proof that he's losing. And I know it doesn't seem that way when you look at the line, but you gotta read between the lines. You gotta read between the lines, baby. The fact that he has to, out of desperation, explain himself. Read this article. Read the article that's in the description of this video and tell me what you think. AMC to Pluto.